Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Actually, I'm kidding. So as you can tell, I got a new camera and it looks like it's a little bit nicer quality than my other one was. So if I look like too clear and like too high quality, I'm so sorry. So today I'm doing the video on kind of how I create my Lightroom presets, also like basically how I edit my pictures for Instagram. This is a question I get from a lot of people and I usually just like send them my preset, but I figured why don't I just show you guys how to make your own preset. So I'm gonna put my phone screen kind of right where my cat is sitting. I'm gonna screen record it. Okay, so I'm just gonna be using my phone and the mobile app called Lightroom Preset. And I just have these pictures here that I'm gonna edit today. So I'm gonna be editing this picture. It's me and my friend Emma from our paint swap. And I like it because it has like a lot of colors in it, so it kind of like pops whenever I edit it. So the first thing you're gonna do is go to the light bar at the bottom here. You're gonna hit light. It pops up like this. And we're gonna go to exposure. It's gonna be plus 37. And it doesn't have to be the exact number. Ooh, I got exact number on that one, but sometimes because you use your finger to like slide, so sometimes it's hard to get the exact. Contrast 10, and then highlights negative 14, shadows 58 plus. And don't ask me what all these mean. Like, I don't really know what it does to the picture. I can just see like what it does. Like when I edit it, it like goes like this. So I like just mess around with it where I want it to be, and then that's how I know what numbers I want it to be, is because I just mess around for a while. Whites is plus 5, blacks is plus 3, and that's all we're doing for the light category. You can tell that it's already like a pretty big difference. It brightened up the picture a lot. And so now we're gonna go into the bar called color. And so our temp is only plus 1, tint minus 22. It looks weird right now, don't worry. But we'll fix it, it'll look pretty. And if you haven't seen it on my Instagram, this is a plug for my Instagram real quick, you should go follow me, Sydney Blair Palmer, worth it. Vibrance plus 36. Don't worry, all the green, this is like kind of tinted green right now. We go into like each individual color settings to make it look less green, so don't worry if you're like looking at the screen and you think, wow, that looks kind of gross. Saturation, minus 1. And so we're still gonna be in the color, but we're gonna click right up here, it says mix, and we're gonna edit each individual color. So first, the red hue is plus 3, saturation on red plus 4. What do you want? You wanna be in the video? Say hi. Say hi. Alright, she bit me. Luminance on red is minus 11. Orange, saturation, oh my god, she's killing me. Hue, we're not doing anything for orange, so saturation, we're gonna go minus 2. Luminance, minus 25. Because I'm pretty pale, so that makes me look a little tanner, haha. That's like a little life hack. Turn your luminance down on orange and you look tanner. So next is yellow. This one, okay, so what I don't like about this picture right now is my hair is looking a little bit yellowy. I kind of want it to look more kind of like icy blonde. So what we do for yellow, there's no change in the hue. So you just go saturation down 56. Do you see how crazy that is? Like, look. So this is saturation like 0 and then like down. So it pretty much takes all the yellow out of the picture, and you can see that it takes it out of like the floorboards too a little bit. So we're gonna go saturation down 56. Each of these edits, you can change how much you want it to do. Like, sometimes I'm like, maybe my hair looks a little too gray in that picture, so I'll put this the saturation up just a little bit. But for this one, I'm just gonna show you guys what my basic preset is, and it's saturation down 56. But you guys can change it however you want, obviously. I'm not like making you do this very specific, like it has to be these numbers, but it kind of is a personal preference. And then for yellow luminance, it is plus 48. So we are done with yellow, and now we're gonna move on to green. So green hue, I don't like a lot of green in my pictures. I kind of like my pictures to be more like pink and white. So taking the green down 26, you can see that it's like a little bit of a change, but whatever, I still do it. Down 26, saturation negative 16, because I don't want any green in my pictures. And then luminance plus 15. And then for the light blue, which is the next one, hue is negative 12. Saturation negative 16, and luminance plus 18. or the blue, which is the one I just call this blue. It's like bluey purple, but I'm just gonna say blue because it's easier. Hue is -27, saturation -44, luminance +11. Okay, so that's all for the blue. And now we're gonna go to purple. Purple hue +14, saturation -39, and then luminance +5. And then for pink, which is my favorite color is pink. So the hue is gonna be 72 +72, which is a lot, but I like pink. Like, look at the letters, it kind of changes the color of the pink, and I want it to be like pinky pink. So I'm gonna use 72. Each picture obviously has like different colors, so it kind of depends on what picture you're editing, kind of like how high or low you kind of want it to be. So just each picture you're editing, you can like go back and change the hues and stuff like that. Saturation +12, luminance +6. So that's all for the colors. And so now we're gonna go to effects. And I don't know why I do dehaze, but I just do it like a little bit just to make the picture a little softer. I do about 6 or something like that. So we go grain only up to about 9, because I don't want them to be too grainy, but I just kind of like how the grain looks. Like, this is at a high, this is at low. I like it about 8 or 9. And then I think that might be like just the standard thing right here, the size and the roughness. So I'm not changing it. I want it to be 25 and then 50. But I don't know, if it's not automatically going to that, then I put it at 25 and then 50. And then that's pretty much all I do for my pictures. For this one, I think I'm gonna go back into the color and make my saturation of the yellow a little bit more, just so that my hair looks kind of blonder instead of like whiter. And if you want to know, so like say you've made your perfect preset and you want to save it. So what you do is you go to these top right, the 3 dots, create preset, and you can call it whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it YouTube because I made it during my YouTube video. You hit check. So say you're on your picture, I'll reset it so it's to open, and you're like, okay, I want my preset that I already made. You go presets and you scroll to whatever it's called, then you hit YouTube and it pops right up for you. So that's what this preset looks like. For my other picture that I'm going to edit today, which is me and my friend Zoe, we are going to do one that I like to just call it vibrant or like vivid or whatever, because it's pretty bright. And so the first thing we're going to do is go to our light again, and some of the numbers are pretty similar. We're going to do 55 for exposure, contrast 10, highlights are -14, shadows +58, whites are 5, and then blacks are 3. I think that was the same as the other one. And then we're going to go to color. So far you can see that's what the difference is. The temp is 1, I think that's what the other one was 2. Tint -22, and this one has a lot of saturation. Vibrance +33. So you can tell just raising the vibrance up is doing a lot for the color. Like this is on -100, this is like on 100. My light just turned off. So my light just turned off, but it's good. So I think I was on vibrance. Yeah, so vibrance is +33, saturation +51. As you can see, that does a lot too. I want this one to be very vibrant. So as you can see, again, it's not looking like this. So if you're freaking out and you're saying, God, this looks like a 2-year-old edited this picture, just wait. So now we're done with that, and we're gonna go to the mix portion. Red hue +3. And like, as I say, I think I already said this, it doesn't really matter what the numbers are. They can be like close or far or whatever. Like if your number is 2 and you have 3 or 4, it's fine. The saturation 4. Luminance -11, orange saturation. Oh my god, my light keeps turning off. Okay, so for orange, saturation is -2, luminance -25. Okay, and then yellow, saturation -56. Okay, and then luminance of yellow +48. Green. Green hue, I don't like a lot of green in my pictures, so -26, saturation -22, and luminance +15. Light blue, hue is -12, saturation +6, luminance +18. Okay, on blue, want the hue to be -27, and saturation -22, because I want it to be a little bit less pop out at you in the background, because I wanted the main focus of the picture. To be honest, this light is killing me, you guys. I think it's getting overheated because I didn't buy it for that much money. It's kind of cheap. So it's getting a little overheated, but that's fine. To saturation, -22. Luminance, 11. Purple hue, +14. Saturation, -39. Luminance, +5. Pink, I like pink. Hue is, see, it kind of changes the color of our hats. Hue is 72. Saturation, +30. And luminance, +6. So that's all for the colors. And so now we're gonna go to effects. So texture, just +18. It kind of makes the picture a little clearer, I guess. I don't really know. Then grain, same thing, to 9. So that is all for the second one. It's a little bit more vibrant. And again, if you want to save it, you click the 3 dots, create preset, call it what you want, and then check. My brother is watching basketball downstairs. So that's my video on basically how I edit my pictures on Lightroom. I really enjoyed making this video for you guys. I hope you liked watching it, and if you have any other questions or anything like that, anything you want me to do, please, please, please ask, because I love making these videos for you guys. You can follow me on Instagram. It is Sydney Blair Palmer. It'll be in the description if you missed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to subscribe and like if you liked this video. Bye guys.